Welcome to www.safetytechnology.com. Today's topic, Wholesale Merchandise Basics. Many people who are interested in selling items online or in person through a store wonder about wholesale merchandise and why it's priced lower than retail prices. Some wonder whether there is something wrong with the items to result in the lower prices being offered by the wholesale seller. The basic idea behind the sales of wholesale merchandise is that the items come from different sources than they often come from when they are sold for retail prices. Many retail stores get their items from companies that purchase the items in bulk and then distribute them to different stores. This addition of a middleman means that prices must be higher to compensate for those costs. Companies that sell wholesale merchandise may get them from the manufacturer directly, cutting out the middleman completely. This allows them to sell their items for less, resulting in wholesale prices. Those wholesale prices allow other businesses to buy the items and to then sell them at retail prices. Some companies that sell for wholesale prices get them from other places besides the manufacturer of the products. This is often from store returns that the stores don't want to take the time to look at and restock. The costs associated with taking the items back to the various stores, having them inspected by employees, adding them to the inventory counts, and then restocking or restoring the items are often costs that retail stores don't want to pay. Instead, they sell those items at cheap discounts to wholesale sellers who can buy them for cheap and then resell them at wholesale prices. Once a small business finds a seller that sells quality items at wholesale prices, the business will need to decide whether they're interested in bulk buying or whether they need to use a company that will allow them to buy in small quantities. Some businesses choose to buy in large bulk in order to get a lower price, but many companies find that they can't afford the costs associated with buying in bulk. In addition to the costs of the items, there are the costs of storing those items and keeping an inventory of them. Companies that can't buy in large quantities may need a wholesale company that allows buyers to buy smaller quantities. This may be a smaller bulk quantity such as 5 of each item, or the company may allow buyers to purchase just 1 of each item. This allows small businesses to buy their inventory for prices that are lower than retail without requiring them to commit to large quantities they can't afford. These small quantities often allow people to start businesses who otherwise would not have been able to afford the inventory to do so. This type of wholesale merchandise that a buyer looks for should be priced at a price that is low enough to bring a profit, and they should have items available that will be popular enough to sell. Under these circumstances, wholesale merchandise can be the life's blood of a small business. To find out more information on topics like this, go to www.safetytechnology.com.